everybody. I am making my cosmic matcha. Today's the day I go and get my RV, my camper van, and I'm so excited. First I'm going to drive from Sedona to Phoenix. It's a couple of hours, and then I'm going to sign over, get out of my lease early for my Land Rover, because I won't need that and the van, and then they're going to take me to the RV place. So I'm excited to take you with me. I'm going to learn how to use it today. I'm going to go take a sauna, a bath, and get ready. That is a man's head lying down. Look at that mountain range. And then that one. And we're driving from Sedona to Phoenix. It's about 2 hours. And then I'm going to Mesa. So my first stop on the way was a little rest stop. It's so cute. I am headed to, I'm on my way to Phoenix. I also wanted to share what I'm eating today, because I take snacks on the go with me and hopefully it will inspire. So I had matcha and I had oatmeal this morning to kind of fill me up, and I brought snacks, and I'll show you when I open my bag what they are. But basically dates, flax crackers, some hummus, rock chocolate always, and Brazil nuts. You know what's cool about today? Today's Jupiter Day. The planet Jupiter rules Thursdays. What a perfect day to pick up my RV and start this new adventure. Purples and blues and royal and expansion. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is the house of my North Node. I have my North Node in the 9th house of Sag. So purples, blues, getting out of Dodge, going far, going new places is all appropriate for Sagittarius, in search of truth and wisdom and knowledge and learning and sharing. So our bodies are our soul's chariots and cars are our body's chariot, and this particular car has served me so well for 2 years, but the lease is going to be up in a year. They're letting me out a year early because I'm going to have another chariot. So I'm just going to empty it out, say goodbye, bless it, thank it, and carry on. So now I'm at La Mesa RV a little bit early. Look at what's going on in there. No, I got a van. So anyway, I turned in the Range Rover, the Land Rover, and then I got a lift. They got me a lift to take me to the RV dealer, and I got dropped off like way in another building with my stuff. I have a bunch of stuff with me that was in my car, and so I'm sitting here waiting. Scott, the guy who's going to orientate me, I'm doing an orientation and learning, he is out to lunch. So I was sitting here waiting in a completely different lobby than I was dropped off in, a completely different building, and in walks the Lyft driver, and he was like, "You forgot this. Is this yours?" It was the key to my house, and he brought it back. So that was really sweet and nice. He came back to find me, and we're gonna be seeing my new camper van any minute. Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi, James. How are you?
Nice to see you. How are
Nice
you?
to see you. We have Scott. We have James. La Mesa RV, and there it is. There's the new ride, the new rig.
We're gonna go all the way around.
Okay.
So, under the hood, you have a V6 fuel-injected front-wheel drive engine.
Okay.
Okay, come on over here. Now, this thing's gonna have to have gasoline, right?
Yes.
So that's where your gas cap is.
That's important to know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, any gas station's fine. You know, I actually kind of prefer Chevron myself.
Okay.
I seem to get more distance out of a tank of Chevron than if I go someplace else and fill it up. That's your shore cord right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a 30 amp coach.
Okay.
So if you get into a campground or whatever and you need to get a hookup, a plug-in, you want 30 amps.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Now look at this down here. See the lights on?
Yeah.
What that means is you've got power coming from where I'm plugged in. So if you get to a campsite and you plug it in to the 30 amp and that light's not on, we got no power coming through.
Okay.
So there's an issue on their side.
Okay.
Now down here, this is your propane tank. Now, it's on right now. When we're traveling, we need to have this guy off.
Okay.
Or when we're storing it, when we're not using it.
Okay.
But if you're gonna use the stove or we're gonna make hot water, gotta have that guy on, okay? Now this is where they're gonna fill the propane. Now we've already filled it, it's full.
Okay.
We've tested it, it's good to go.
Okay.
But you need to make sure this cap is always on here.
Okay.
Now here's the thing, kiddo. It's gonna break. It's gonna crack, it's gonna get dry rotted. You can get these caps on Amazon.
Okay.
Back here, underneath the rear corner,
Okay.
that's gonna be our drains. So we've got a black tank and we have a gray tank.
Okay.
Our gray tank is our shower water, our dishwater. Our black tank, what do you think that is?
The waste, the toilet?
The toilet, exactly. So the way that we drain these guys, once we get our hose out over there, it's gonna go on here and twist once we pull this cap off. We do our...
So you keep the hose there, but
Right.
this is where it hooks up to
And then
wait
it goes
to...
to wherever the,
Oh, okay.
wherever the sewer's gonna be.
Okay.
Okay, so we do the black tank first, drain it. Once it's drained, we close it up, and then we pull our gray tank last. Because our soapy water can wash out the nasties that are left in the
Smart.
hose. Yeah. Okay.
So what do? You hook up the hose, and then what?
You put the hose into wherever their little sewer lead is.
Okay.
And then you just reach back here
Oh.
and pull the black valve.
Okay.
And then there's
Pull
your
the
gray
valve.
valve. Or I'm sorry, right up here is your black valve. Right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pull it.
So we pull that.
Okay.
Once it drains, we close it, and then we pull the gray. Once it
How do you
drains,
know
we
it's
close
drained?
it. Oh, you'll know.
Okay.
You'll know. Trust me. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so on the back side. Now, that little round thing there,
Yeah.
that's your TV antenna.
Okay.
So you're back to just having an antenna.
Okay.
Right up here is our backup camera. All right. Our ladder comes off. We can unscrew it right here, pick it up off of that if we needed to take it down or whatever. Or we come over to the side. We've got that long bar that runs down the whole length of the van.
Yeah.
We hook the ladder onto the top of that, and these feet are going to go right up against these. This is where it's going to get a little tricky, but I'm pretty damn good at explaining things.
Okay.
So this is going to be our water right here.
Okay.
So zoom in on that guy.
Okay. Potty talk.
Yeah, that's about it. And let it drain down into the drain inside there.
Okay.
And then we can just push this guy back. And
Got
there
it.
goes our sink.
Cool.
Now, let's say it's a nice day like today. We want the van open. We want some fresh air in, but we don't want bugs coming in. We can undo these straps. This whole thing will come down. We can zip it right up.
That's a great feature. Yeah. I like fresh air.
Yeah. So all it's going to do is just take from that battery. Nothing is going to get replenished.
Right.
So you need to learn to control your energy use. I would not go out in this thing when it's 110 degrees.
No.
It's dangerous.
I personally probably wouldn't want to do that.
This is the perfect season right now.
Right.
During the day, it's a little warm. Maybe you might want it on for an hour or two, but at night, open a window.
Want what
you're
on?
Good to go. The air conditioner.
Probably not. I like
know.
fresh air.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you could.
But here's how it works, okay?
So now that I've learned how to use the vehicle, I want to park it in their parking lot and just stay overnight. Have somebody come get me. There's a lot of buttons and hoses and flips and switches and inverters and battery and black tank, gray tank, white tank. This is so pretty. I'm in the office. I'm about to sign the papers. I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how did I do as the student?
Did good. You
Did
paid
I?
attention.
Okay.
Now it's time for you to go get your hands dirty.
Oh, no.
And the van. Doobie.
Doobie.
Time to
And
go
what do you
get
say?
Doobie
Tell
dirty.
them what you say, because I was like, I'm kind of scared, and you said,
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
I just want to introduce you.
Oh.
Scott.
Yes, I'm Scott.
Yeah.
I work for the Mesa RV. I am an orientation technician.
Yeah.
I
And
show people how to use their orientation, their RVs the right way.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Thank you very much.
You
You did
so
too.
much.
You're
Did
going
I?
to be fine. You're going to be just
Ooh,
fine.
he thinks I'm going to be fine.
You're going to be fine.
You would know? Would you know?
Oh, yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
You would?
Because if I don't see you in a week, then you're going to be fine.
All right, you guys, I did it, and they filled the tank because I didn't want to stop, go halfway. I didn't want to have to stop and get gas. I just want to make it back to my driveway. We're doing it. Look how cute it is. Okay, it's just me and the van. We're gonna name it for sure. You gotta name it. It has to be named. I have some name ideas. But first, let's just get me home. I'm having a little bite of fine and raw chocolate. I had some Brazil nuts and some rose spray. Take some deep breaths and drive this Vanny home. Okay, you guys, I rode. It took me about 2.5 hours to get home. It was like moonlight, like full moon. Okay, I'm going to show you the vehicle in my driveway, and then I'm going to show you the moon. It's very big, but I loved it. I loved driving it. I loved every minute of it, and I really did. I want to show you beautiful blue sky, but it's very dark. It's midnight blue, but the moon was like hanging so large in the sky. Oh, there you can see. So what a beautiful end to a beautiful, enormous, monumental day. I am so happy. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so grateful, and I've got to learn how to use this thing. So good night, and I will see you soon. Get your greens on, get your wheels on.